What up? Jeff here with all my ICP, Bitcoin, Cardano, Binance, Polygon, Matic, and the Graph Renegades. So today we are going to do a video that's a little bit out of the normal for this channel, but we are going to be talking about several cryptos. We're going to look at which chain is the best to build upon, to invest your money in, to invest your time in. And then we're going to look at the price of each one of these, but we're going to go over each developer portal on each of these. And the reason that I'm doing this is because we are building a project right now, and we are trying to look for cross-chain collaboration. We're building on the internet computer. We're going to build an NFT. We already have that coming out on the 16th of October. You guys are going to want to check it out on Yummy Marketplace. Get your KYC. You'll get an extra NFT Martian, or not Martian, but you'll get an extra NFT from Yummy, and you will get tokens airdropped to you from Ghost. We're going to have a lot of incentives for the game, but then we're also going to be looking to other chains for funding, for collaboration, to build upon, to use some of these resources that they have to help build, and maybe when a lot of this integration comes to the internet computer, we can even collaborate even more. But I want to see what each one of these blockchains not only has to offer me, you know, in our project, but a lot of you out there. And then we'll look at the price, and then you can get a better idea of how people are building on there, because the developers really make the project, right? So what we are going to have to understand is which one to build on. I didn't tweet this out yet. I was getting ready here. So let me just tweet this out, and then we will get started. Just give me 1 second here. We're going to look at all these developer portals that they have, and the tools and the resources. I got each one of them up there. It's hard to find the Binance Smart Chain chart, which is weird because it is a separate token, right? It's the Smart Chain, the BEP20 of, I don't know. I don't understand that fully. So I'm going to have to look into that more so that I can understand why there is no BSC chart and there's only a BNB chart. Like, I looked everywhere for it, couldn't find it. So it's a conundrum right there. Because Binance Smart Chain just basically runs the smart contracts on Binance. So I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Matic, Polygon. We're gonna have a huge video tonight. Let me just quickly tweet this here. And shout out to Isaac, ICP. He kind of, we took a call today, and he kind of motivated me to check out other chains and what they have to offer too. But the internet computer is definitely my base, and I'm going to be using these resources to, you know, help other Web3 users understand how to navigate through this ecosystem of developer tools and all of these different things. So let me just get this link here. If you guys have any questions during this video too, and I want to know your input on your favorite blockchain, if there's one that I'm missing on here tonight that you think could be beneficial to our project, or you would just like to see us build something on your favorite blockchain, that would be great. So I'm going to definitely be reaching out to some of these developer grants. You know, if they have community grants, I'm definitely going to be looking into that. So let me save this. Just bear with me 1 minute here. Okay, got that. And go give this a like on Twitter if you would. So there's that. Cool. So let's get this started now. What's up, Amar? Glad to see you here. All right, let's get into this for sure. Share my screen. Let me actually share this over to the mods. We got one person here. So let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay. So first we're going to start with Algorand. And this is the developer portal for Algorand. So they are building DeFi at a global scale. They have a rapidly growing ecosystem, sub 4-second finality with low fees. So you could start building in 10 minutes with the Algo kit. All the tools you need to build, test, and deploy on Algorand now available in a single simple package. So the thing I like about Algorand is they have borderless capital as part of their venture capitalist or helping build the Algorand blockchain. That's why it went all the way up to like 288 before the price absolutely just dropped because of the bear market. It was the only one that went up because it has a huge backing behind it from developers and from people willing to pay to see people build on this. So blockchain basics, you can learn about what blockchain is, why Algorand, pure proof of stake, no forking, immediate transaction finality. Where do I start? Learn how to navigate this site for your use case. You can use their smart contracts and build dApps. You can create a simple dApp on Algorand. Pretty easy, and you can use the Algo kit to do it. So what we're doing today is looking at these different projects that we can build upon, and Algorand is definitely at the top of my list. I would like to see what kind of grants that they give out. They have a Algorand Global Hackathon. Build a bull. Build now, go further. So actually, this is something I would definitely want to look into. Not only for our project, but if you guys are building things, this is definitely a place that I would look at, especially if you want to grow your ecosystem of your favorite crypto. The way to do that is multi-chain. And that's the future of the internet computer. That's the future of all crypto, is to all be available in one place without having to use a bunch of different blockchains at one time. And Algorand, I could see it integrating with internet computer in the future. They have a global hackathon. Resources, ideas, frequently asked questions, go big, go global. October 2023 virtual event. Great ideas can change the world, propelling us forward. Over 4 weeks, you will get the opportunity to transform your world-changing idea into a startup. Weird. With the support of Algorand and expertise of technical mentors who want to see you succeed. Top projects will get a chance to pitch their build to investors on an exclusive demo day. Dude, that's crazy. We should definitely start building. So they have DeFi, consumer interoperability, which is what we would be looking at for sure, is interoperability of ecosystems, right? You want to build your game on multiple ecosystems. There's 40K for that. There is 40K for interoperability. It is a superpower, make blockchains communicate, collaborate, and tackle the world's challenges together. Third prize, 5K, second prize, 10K, first prize, $25,000. Then you also have gaming, which we could either do interoperability or gaming, ready to disrupt the gaming landscape. Unleash your creativity in the Unity SDK to design games that provide players with more control, ownership, and real-world value. So this is definitely something I'm going to be looking at in the future of our project, and just cross-chain collaboration, interoperability, impact. You could also do that, build real-world solutions that are sustainable and inclusive to improve the lives of billions. And then consumer, you could actually, like possibly with an integration with the internet computer, use instead of AWS, right? You could build some kind of a storage cloud, a cloud storage on Algorand with the internet computer. So that's what I would like to see. So Algorand definitely has some amazing opportunities for developers. Yeah, so those are the tracks. The prizes, there's 200K USDC, so it doesn't look like they're giving it in Algorand. They are actually giving it in a stable coin Circle. So Build a Bull is your opportunity to connect with elite investors and Web3 industry professionals. So that's pretty cool. University prize, students who take part in Build a Bull will be eligible to win a 5,000 USDC university prize as well as their track prize. So it looks like registration closes November 1st. Hacking window is October 18th to November 15th. So if you start after the 1st, you got to do it within 2 weeks. Finalists announced on the 29th, and Build a Bull Grand Prize Demo Day is on the 13th. So that's cool. Here's all the judges and stuff. I will link all of this in the description below so that you guys can come check this out, see what's going on. If you haven't heard of Algorand, the price kind of sucks right now, just like all crypto, but I really think that this is a top tier crypto for sure. So let's go to the next one now. Let's see. They welcoming new game projects. Okay. Who is it? Ronin Chain? I think I've heard of that. Okay, so let's move on to Cardano. Cardano always says the internet computer steals all their developers. Well, we are willing to work with you, Cardano. So I really think Cardano is a top tier crypto. They have a state of the developer ecosystem survey. Okay, I don't need that. Let's see. So get an overview of Cardano. Okay, integrate Cardano. Explore Cardano wallets and learn how to integrate Cardano into applications and websites. So that would be a thing that we would be looking into for like our game. That would be cool. If you had like in-game currency, you could earn in Cardano, ICP, you know, the in-game token, and maybe even have a little exchange in the game. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. So here we show you how to integrate Cardano into existing websites and services. So there's integration components, or Cardano Node, Cardano Wallet helps you manage ADA. Let's see. Builder tools. Hold on. Okay, do they have any resources for developers? Create smart contracts, operate a stake pool, contributors, raise an issue, developer portal, ecosystem survey, Cardano Foundation. Okay, let's just look up. With Catalyst. Okay, Project Catalyst, startups. Okay, so it's going to be this one, Catalyst. Okay, for comprehensive overview of the services and solutions provided by the world's largest decentralized innovation engine for solving real-world challenges. Okay, the portal on cardano.ideascale.com is where the Cardano community's ideas come to life. Okay, but I want to see this website. Okay, so funds, here we go. Well, let's see. Okay. At the start of each funding round, the Cardano community proposes ideas that solve challenges within the blockchain ecosystem and the wider world. The community then evaluates and votes on which technical, business, creative, and community projects will receive funding. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You get a vote. Hopefully there's no gate guardians. Get involved. So if you want to submit an idea, this is where it would be. Okay, Project Catalyst relies on the ingenuity of a global network of participants. Anyone can submit a proposal. Each new fund begins with collecting ideas and insights from the community. Any proposals that don't meet the challenge criteria can always be submitted to future funding rounds. So that's cool. Looks like they got VR over there. Do you have an idea you'd like to explore or a challenge you'd like to see solved? Ideas can come from anyone in our community, from any background. Okay, but funds, let's see this one. Funds overview. Okay, so they've obviously given away over $38 million. There's still about $5 million remaining. Let's see, it's got to be in how it works somewhere. See, this is confusing. Like, this is probably why more people don't build on Cardano, because there's not like each one of these. So what I'm saying, you can go right here to Internet Computer, you can go right to Algorand, and you can find these things very, very easily. So people aren't just going to search everywhere. They're, you know, it's just a little bit complicated. Like Definity, easy. Polygon, easy. The Graph, yeah, pretty easy. And BNB, really easy. So Cardano, come on now. Get it together. Like, I don't even know where to look here for like a developer grant. So this is a problem. Submission, community views, community voting, voting result, project onboarding. Okay, so I think that's how it works. You do, I think you, super confusing. Submit an idea, I guess. You submit the idea, the community reviews it, community votes on it, voting results, and then you get onboarded after that. That's how I see it to work. If they should definitely not make it as confusing. They should submit a developer grant, not submit an just confusing. I don't know. I'd have to talk to somebody who knows what's going on over here. But all right. So the Internet Computer, very easy. Submit your grant application. Very easy. One button. Submit. I mean, why make it so hard? You sign in and then you can sign up. Sign in with Google, anything. Pretty simple. But anyway, the Developer Grants program aims to catalyze the growth of the Internet Computer ecosystem and make the Internet Computer accessible and approachable to more developers around the world by providing support to promising developers and teams. They have the DAI, which is Decentralized Artificial Intelligence. Discover the power of AI on the Internet Computer. Apply for the DEAI grant today and take part in the AI revolution on ICP. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and AI. So you can apply now and use this referral code. Not 100% sure what that does, but maybe you get like moved to the top of the list. I don't know. Maybe they give you a bonus or you help somebody else get a bonus. I don't know. Developer tooling, infrastructure, integrations and APIs, dApps and open internet services, canister development kits, CDKs, and agents. So they do have bounties, RFPs. So you could do that too if you're a bounty hunter. Total funding available, $200 million. Dang. That's a nice chunk. That reminds me of like Algorand and Borderless Capital, right? I wish Cardano would just give us a little bit more of an understanding. Like, I like Cardano. I'm not trying to say anything against it. I'm just saying this is very difficult to use, and there's not a lot of guidance here. And that's what if they want more people to use it, they're going to have to make it user friendly, because people don't want to use stuff that, you know, you have to search everywhere to figure out one thing. But this is pretty cool. These are, it looks like all of the grants that were given. Mobile payment app that combines the power of Bitcoin and Internet Computer with the convenience of mobile payments. With ARTH, you can easily mint CKBTC from Bitcoin, view balances and transactions, and seamlessly make payments using QR codes, Bluetooth, and NFC. So these are, looks like all of the projects. Cyclops 2 got 100K, and then there's 380 more projects. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on the Internet Computer. Again, I will link all of this. Yeah, there's so many places to just submit. That's what you need on your website. I don't care, man. It's just so easy. So now Polygon. So they have the DevX America's Hackathon and went over $90,000. So that's actually pretty cool. They do have a hackathon. And that's kind of one thing that we're looking at to get funding, is like building on these other chains in the hackathon type deal. The first through the 31st of October 2023, 90K in prizes. They got Circle, USDT or USDC, Eth Global, Trust Wallet, Rally Protocol, Follow Network, Dora. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Submit Builder or register as hacker. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty easy to use too. So if you want to get over here, check this out. It will be in the description. It looks like, let's see, submission guide, workshop schedule. So yeah, they're doing a DevX tour, America's Hackathon, where developers can showcase their skills and create innovative solutions to improve the blockchain ecosystem. Polygon Labs is dedicated to developing Ethereum scaling solutions for Polygon protocols and engaging with other ecosystem developers to help make scalable, affordable, secure, and sustainable blockchain infrastructure for Web3 available. The hackathon offers a total bounty of $90,000, including prizes from Polygon Labs and other sponsors. Polygon Labs will offer a total prize of $50,000, with the information about tracks coming soon. So there is, in addition to the prize money, they provide unique opportunities for the top 5 winners to showcase their projects at Polygon Connect, a premier networking event featuring top VCs, builders, and experts in the Web3 space. Polygon Connect offers winners a chance to connect with Polygon Labs founders and other industry leaders, learn from technical experts and professionals, and build relationships with like-minded innovators in the Web3 space. This is a one-of-a-kind opportunity to gain exposure and get feedback from top industry players, which could help take your project to the next level. So these are all the partners again. Rally, oh, that's cool. I guess I said that earlier, but maybe I didn't really register. But Rally is like a community crypto where you can like build like an actual community with their token. It's pretty cool. I've done videos on Rally in the past, so that's kind of cool to see. I've used Trust Wallet a lot. They're one of my go-to wallets. You got to be careful with that one, especially if you're allowing new tokens on your, or if you add a token willy-nilly. Only use their approved tokens on Trust Wallet, but it's good besides that. So Polygon 50K, Trust Wallet 10K, Circle 10K, Rally Protocol 10K, Follow Network 10K. So that's that. So I would like to see like the workshop schedule here. October 12th, it looks like that could be tomorrow. So that's cool. Oh, they got another one, cross-chain hacks. Nice. This is pretty cool. Cross-chain with Fala. Okay. Sweet. Dude, this is pretty cool. I like it. Polygon makes it easy too. Nice. I like stuff like this. Just super easy. And then you can do grant, community funding, mini grant, grant DAOs, Dora, BNB Grant, Aptos Grant, Injective Grant. These are all really, really interesting. So now we move on to the graph. So I don't know, like I know what subgraphs are. I know what, the graph does, but I don't know its cross-chain capabilities. So what I was thinking is once the Ethereum ICP integration happens, since the graph you can use on the Ethereum blockchain, instead of just, it has an Ethereum address, you should be able to use these layer 2s on Ethereum on the internet computer through the integration, right? So if you can do that, and you can use it directly integrated with an Ethereum wallet on the internet computer that would act, well, the smart contract would be on the internet computer, but you would use an Ethereum address, and then you could use the graph, and then maybe some way integrate a subgraph into like a game or a dApp or something that can use that in an interoperable way, where that you can, use the resources of both chains at the same time in the same dApp, or build a different version of that dApp connected through the integration on the Ethereum blockchain with subgraphs and GraphQL. So subgraph lifecycle, subgraphs deployed to the network have a defined lifecycle. So you can build locally, as all the subgraph development starts with local development and testing. Developers can use the same local setup, whether they are building for the graph network, the hosted service, or a local graph node, leveraging graph CLI and GraphTs to build their subgraph. Developers are encouraged to use tools such as Matchstick for unit testing to improve the robustness of their subgraphs. There are certain constraints on the graph network in terms of feature and network support. Only subgraphs on supported networks will earn, and this is why this is very important on supported networks, right? There is no cross-chain interoperability right now for the internet computer and the graph, right? But as soon as this Ethereum integration goes through, it opens up a wide range of possibilities that you could be, a supported network, because through the EVM, Ethereum virtual machine, you should be able to deploy smart contracts from other chains that are built on Ethereum on the internet computer. So this is all just speculation on my part. I'm not hugely tech savvy. I'm learning. I do want to learn code and stuff. That is something I'm definitely going to look into. I'm good with numbers, so I think that would be a very, very, awesome process. So you can earn indexing rewards. Okay, we don't, but that would be cool. Like if there was a way to make a game, and then like part of that, returns you just put up in, and you'd put up as what do they call it now? You submit it to an indexer for rewards, right? I can't remember the word right now, but it'll come to me later. So deployed to the Subgraph Studio. Once defined, the subgraph can be built and deployed to the Subgraph Studio. The Subgraph Studio is a sandbox environment which will index the deployed subgraph and make it available for rate-limited development and testing. So then you publish to the network, signal to encourage indexing, which you could become, like if you have a game, you could become the indexer and people will use you and your platform to stake their tokens, and you will kind of go over all of that, like be the manager of all of those funds. It is very, very closely monitored though, and it's all done on chain. So that nothing can be like manipulated or anything. So published subgraphs are unlikely to be picked up by indexers without the addition of signal. Signal is locked GRT associated with a given subgraph, which indicates to indexers that a given subgraph will receive query volume, and also contributes to the indexing rewards available for processing it. Subgraph developers will generally add signal to their subgraph in order to encourage indexing, and that is just staking on the graph, staking. It's a lot like what is it, Tezos. You need like a certain amount of Tezos to stake, and then you delegate it to an, and I told you I'd think of it. You delegate it to an indexer, right? Or you become the indexer yourself with enough of the crypto. So third-party curators may also signal on a given subgraph if they deem the subgraph likely to drive query volume. So querying and application development. Once a subgraph has been processed by indexers and is available for querying, developers can start to use the subgraph in their applications. So maybe there's already a subgraph out there, like for gaming on the graph, that you could use like to store your data on chain in a way through a subgraph. The possibilities are endless. So developers query subgraphs via a gateway, which would be better with an integration like the internet computer on Ethereum, and then to dive into the graph that way, which forwards their queries to an indexer who has processed the subgraph, paying query fees in the graph or GRT. But that's cool. So you can update your subgraphs, deprecating subgraphs, diverse developer roles, developer and network economics. So that's pretty cool. Now, how do you, there's an easy way to get a grant you'd have to join the Graph Advocates. That isn't what we're really doing right here. You could join the Graph Advocates, and then that's the way to get to it. So the Graph Advocates grant, let's just say that. So Graph Advocates DAO. So this is where you are going to get your funding. They have a process. You go through a couple interviews. I know from experience, and hopefully I can work with these guys. We had a little bit of a difference in opinion the first time, but I really think that, you know, it is a community process. They definitely need to support the grant people that submit their grants a little bit more. But I think it is a fair process. You can have people that might not want you in there, but for the most part, I think they really support cross-chain collaboration. They support developers. They support content creators. So I definitely am interested in becoming, you know, an advocate again. So maybe that'll happen. The Graph Advocates DAO is the community governing body that oversees membership and contributions of the Graph Advocates program and community grants in the Graph ecosystem. Visit the DAO page and review the charter or get involved in the community. Apply to be an advocate here. So boom, simple. That's what Cardano needs. That's the only, like, I like Cardano, man. Just why make it so stupid? Like, developer portals, ecosystem server. Yeah, I still don't understand that. But anyway, let's go. That's Polygon Graph. Here we go. So, and then this should be it right here. Graph Advocates application. So, and then you will have to get voted in. You'll have to submit a grant proposal. Yeah. So it's pretty simple. This is what I like. This is what they need, is just simple ways for people to onboard. There's just so many barriers for entry into stuff on the internet, man. We don't need that in Web3. That's one thing we need to leave out of Web3. If you have a good resource, post it. Post it. That's all I need to say. Integrate Cardano, build with transaction. But how? Dev blog docs, builder tools, showcase. Developers. I mean, that's what okay, I still can't understand that one. But anyway, let's move on to BNB Chain. BNB Chain developer programs provide the perfect blend of support and resources to help you reach new heights. Our extensive offerings, including grants, incentives, and non-financial assistance, will help you thrive. So that's really cool. I really think that BNB is going to be a big part of ICP Renegades' future, our game, just everything. I really have learned a lot about Binance, BNB, Binance Chain, and Binance Smart Chain. When I made a video a long time ago, I didn't even know the difference between a BEP20 and a BEP2. A BEP2 is just Bitcoin layer 2 on the Binance Chain, and BEP20 are Binance Smart Chain tokens, right? So this is a really great interface, developer resources, and something that I'm going to be using myself very soon. So if you're a developer, or if you are just a normal person that watches my channel, this is for you too. Why? Because then you can see what each one of these projects are doing to support the people that matter, which are the developers. I'm not saying I matter. The developers as a whole matter, right? I'm not really a developer yet. Maybe one day when I code. But this is so important to understand how these things are going to, like Catalyst. Okay, there should be submit an idea. Okay, maybe it isn't that hard, but it does make it confusing. But yeah, each one of these, even Cardano, even though they make it hard, they still have developers. They're pretty smart. They probably figure it out. And Algorand, man, this is one I'm going to be really watching, guys. Just thinking about all the money Borderless Capital put into them, you know, the last bull market, and how much they're still building. They're still around. They're still doing, you know, hackathons. They're still supporting their community. This is what we want to see out of our favorite cryptos. And Polygon is another one that I think we jumped over this, or, oh, we went to the America's Hackathon. So build on Polygon. Let's see what else they have. Build your dApp for the world, scale on the most widely used Ethereum. See, and this is also an Ethereum layer 2, which also has its own blockchain. But if you can interoperate with an Ethereum smart contract or a Canister smart contract on Ethereum, you should be able to interact with some of these layer 2s on Ethereum. That is my, I mean, I would like a developer on the channel to really go into the technicality of this. But this is pretty cool. I do want to see where the developer grant is. Maybe we'll look that up. Polygon dev grant. And then we'll get into some questions at the end, guys. I just really want to see, so our Polygon crypto, hold on, Polygon funding for dApps. Okay, Polygon Ventures, hold on, Polygon funds Web3 development. Okay, Polygon grants, but I don't, yeah, no. Let's see if this one, right here. Nice, apply now, love it. Welcome to Polygon Ecosystem Fund Investment Application Form. We will get in touch if we require more information from your side. Please note that submission does not guarantee an investment. So, and then send the pitch, takes 7+ minutes. Nice. So yeah, pretty easy. That's the one thing I think Cardano could make a little bit easier. I know they have like a process, obviously, and don't think this is dogging on Cardano at all. I'm just saying make it easier, please. Proposal. Project Catalyst is built on the ingenuity of our global network. Ideas can come from, okay, idea. Collaborate. Proposal submission guide. Okay, but where? You're telling me how to do it, but not where. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, it's got to be right here. Submit an idea, and then it has to go through the process, I guess. That's the only thing that I can think of right here. So submit an idea. CardanoIdeasScale.com. Okay, create, fund, and deliver the, oh, here we go. This is what we were looking for here. So Project Catalyst is an experiment in community innovation, providing a framework to turn ideas into impactful real-world projects. We're putting the community at the heart of Cardano's future development. Are you ready for the challenge? So view ideas. Innovate together, create an impactful proposal, and collaborate with the community to develop and refine it. Vote for your favorite ideas. Okay, but how? Okay, is this it right here? Cool. Oh, you got to create an account. Maybe we'll look more into that, but it looks like you'll be able to do it that way. You got to go to projectcatalyze.io, then go to Got an Idea Submit, follow it over here to Cardano at ideascale.com, create an account, and then go into it that way. So start building. There we go. Builder grant. Awarding grants to innovative projects building open source infrastructure and developer tooling. So that would be great. You know, providing value for BNB as well. Gas grant, get up to 15K monthly rewards to accelerate your dApp's growth. So after you already have a dApp and a use case, it can be scaled with a gas grant. That's pretty cool. BNB Chain Kickstart, essential tools and services provided by BNB Chain ecosystem partners aim to help project kickstart their building journey. So this is great. Now let's get into some price action. I do want to look at Algorand first. We have a lot of the same exact stuff right now happening on multiple chains at once. Yes. What the frack, dude? Why is this not working now? This is very irritating that this thing doesn't want to work now. Can you? Oh my God, dude. Oh, I love it when things don't work. What the heck, man? Why is it not working? Oh my God, man. Let's see. Is it broken on every single one, or is it just that one? Yeah, it won't work on any of them now. What the heck, man? There's a reason that I pressed that. Oh, there it is. Now it works. Stupid. A little bit irritating, but we'll move past that pretty quickly. Faulty technology. All right. So we have an inverse head and shoulders right here. Kind of dumped again though, so I wouldn't really look into this. It looks like it got rejected. It hasn't broke below the neckline though, so this could be like a reversal and then we go back up and break it, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like this has been negated on that one. That's on the 1 hour. Now let's look at the weekly. I actually want to go back to show you Algorand's borderless capital investment of, what was it, $500 billion or so? 500 million, was it 500 billion? It was a lot of money. I can't remember exactly how much right now, but it was a lot. Either it had to be more than 500 million. Maybe it was 500 million, but a lot of money that went into it. And this is what happened right afterwards, right? This. We went all the way up to about 250, went down, and this is right before the bear market happened. Every other crypto was absolutely tanking, and Algorand gave us one last pump all the way up to 287 and 288, and I was able to sell at the top and then ride it down. It was great. I made a nice amount off of this. And so the thing we need to look at is every crypto 288 all the way down to 9 cents, right? So this is what happens in the bear market. If you were wondering, like, why is ICP price suck so bad? Well, I mean, if we look at each one of these, graphs in a long-term sense, they're all going to look pretty much the same. A few might be down a couple more points than other ones, but if they're still here, that's something to be said about it, right? This is something I would really like you to understand with crypto. The cool thing about the graph is it didn't see a new all-time low down here, which is very good. We don't want to see a new low. This was our original bear market low. But I don't think the graph was listed in the Coinbase lawsuit. So it didn't have a big, it had this candle, but it wasn't like as massive. As you see, there wasn't a lot of volume. So it didn't really take the hit that Internet Computer did and Cardano. I mean, we can look at even Cardano here. And let's see if it hit a new low. And yes, this is on the hour. Let's go out to the weekly. But I'm going to make a price prediction on each one of these. I'm not going to do technical analysis tonight. I'm just going to show you a little bit what's going on here. Hey. Just bear with me here. Okay, let's move this to the weekly. Dang, I didn't even know I had this on there. So it does look like there's been a clear bottom here. It does look like it is close to touching a new low for this particular cycle. I know it was around like 18 cents back over here before the bull market, but this USD, let's see, 2020, yeah. So it's not going to show us before that for this one. But for this particular bear market, it has almost hit that level. It looks like we hit 23.91. Oh, we did barely 23.6. So a lot of crypto is just hitting a new low with this SEC news. So, but I see Cardano going, let's see, the all-time high was like, what, 290? 290? 309. My bad. I thought it might have been $3. So, yeah, so 309, and we're all the way down at, what, 24 cents right now? 24.59 or two. Yeah, which one is that? Hold up. Yeah, it looks like 24.59 is where we're sitting at right now. So that's pretty cool. The graph again, this had a nice double bottom over here. Now let's look at BNB, because this crypto it's $205 a piece. It has not hit a very big low in this current cycle, like 200 bucks. Let's see where it went. I think it did go down to like 80 bucks possibly. And if it did, that shows that we're way higher than this, but I want to double check and see if it did hit that low. It might not have. That might have been the last market. Dude, what is going on with this thing, man? That is not the one I want. All right. All right. So it did not. So it went down to 183. So it wasn't 80, it was 180 that it went to. And it does look like we have not hit a new low. It wicked down there, and it looks like we're holding support at the bottom of these wicks right here is where you see the candle body over here. It did wick down a little bit below that, but since we have 2 points over here and then 2 points right here, I'll count that. And then we're hitting support right here. So it does look like this would be a good trend reversal. If we can get some upward momentum for BNB, we could see it actually go back up and, hit 267 by February of next year, maybe even a little bit higher, maybe even go back up and touch this 350, possibly by the first part of next year. So we don't need Cardano again. Now Matic. This is one that I believe, let's go out here, has not really gone down a whole lot. It actually survived the bear market better than any other crypto. Man, this is really starting to get on my nerves now. Why even have a website if it doesn't work right, man? So irritating. Leave. Wait, is that BNB? See that? Ask me to leave every time but the one. So weird. Do the same thing every time. That's all I want. So yeah, we haven't seen a new low since over here. 31.60 right here. And we are sitting at about 51 cents. So Matic is definitely one I want to build on, a crypto that I want to invest in. This has definite bear market staying power. If you see, I mean, we went all the way back up to $1.57 in February of 2023. So this is pretty massive when you think about it, because 2022 was the start of the bear market. You know, in January 2021 or December of 2021, the bear market started. January for altcoins, kind of February-ish. So this going back up to $1.58 in February of 2023, a year after the bear market started, is very impressive. And seeing that, and the Internet Computer did it a few times too. That we can look at, but Polygon has not seen a new low. I do not believe it was named in the Coinbase lawsuit, which is a reason probably it didn't see a new low. Any crypto that was in the Coinbase lawsuit has now seen a new low. That's just kind of the way that it works. At least a new bear market low is what I'm saying, not an absolute low. So ICP, same exact thing. On the hour though, I did want to look at this. We have a possible inverse head and shoulders right here. This is only a small amount of TA, if it even lets me do it. Yeah, I'm going to have to refresh the page. I don't understand why it keeps doing this, but Trading View, get your site together. For real. I think it's a marketing ploy to get people to pay. That's what I think. You know, if it sucks and you want a better experience, you have to pay for it, right? And I think that's the marketing ploy of these places. Okay, so this is the weekly. We don't need the weekly. We're looking at the 1 hour. Okay. So hopefully this thing will work this time. We have a clear, or actually I wouldn't even say this one. I would say rich, yeah. Even back to this. So we have a clear inverse head and shoulders. If this goes down lower than this, it will be negated, but this is a perfect inverse head and shoulders. So even if we come down to like 289, which it might wick down there and then go back up, and let's get rid of this line because this line doesn't matter. If we see a sideways action or even a test down and then more sideways and start to go up, test this line at 293, then it will bring us, and I showed you this last time too, it will bring us up to about 305, I believe, or $3, which will hopefully carry us up to 305 because it breaks these two levels of support, or we could end up right here at 297 and get rejected by this EMA 100, which is a pretty big level of resistance in the grand scheme of things. So now let's look at the weekly, and I'll show you Internet Computer as well. That the only reason it looks a lot like the same as the other charts. So we have this bottom here at about what, 335. So then we get over here, the SEC scam wick drops us all the way down, get a double bottom over here. So there's a possible W playing out with this double bottom too, especially if we go sideways, break out with that inverse head and shoulders on the hour, start to get momentum. There is a clear falling wedge here on the weekly as well that I would definitely be looking at, kind of like this. Or I mean, you could do it like that, which means we're hitting support right now. Then you could also bring it out like this as resistance for a falling wedge, even a smaller one like this, and take this one down to like about here, right? So that's what I would do. And then this is a bullish pattern again, and then we could end up at the top of this wedge, which I would say would be even right here at about 436. So that is a possibility in the future. Thank you all for showing up tonight. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions right now, let me know, Mr. Ogan. So this video, guys, I'm going to let you know, since you're with me at the end, is to kind of raise awareness about the internet computer through other ecosystems. That's what I'm trying to do. Internet computer is my home crypto. It is where I am building my future, the future of everybody who is involved in the project. It's to provide real value. Our game is going to be what Axie Infinity was supposed to be, a long-term earning potential for a mass majority of people, with rewards, with in-game incentives, cross-chain collaborations. You never know, you could earn Ghost token in our game. You could earn like Binance Smart Chain, BNB, or stuff like that, right? So those are the things that you need to understand about all of these different blockchains. They all help fund these places. Each one has their different, way of doing it. But I would definitely encourage you, even if you're not a developer, but you're a crypto enthusiast, a crypto investor, a retail investor, a venture capital. This video applies to everybody. There's not one person that could not get some value out of this video, because it is showing you what these projects are doing, how they are supporting, giving away thousands and millions, and depending on the level and scale of the business, appropriate to that specific need, right? So these are the things that we really want the ecosystem to know. So if you guys could help, smash the like button, subscribe, share this on something. We didn't have a lot live, but that's okay. I was trying something new today, so just if you can help spread the word, do it. But if not, just comment, like and do your part. So hit that thumbs up. I do want to see Build Bull. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's so awesome. Dude, thank you, Isaac, bro. I have to shout him out again, because I wouldn't even looked into this stuff if it wasn't for him. I was like, man, this could be a good video idea, like looking into all of these different things, showing people like they're out there, that there's resources cross-chain. And especially the world computer part of the internet computer is to unite blockchains, to cross-chain collaborate. We don't need Ethereum killers. We don't need Cardano killers. We need cross-chain collaboration. That is the vision. So I'm bullish on ICP, but I'm a scared bull right now. So I'm not, though. I mean, I was scared with the graph, but so I guess there's a difference, because the money that I put in the market the first time was like actual money out of my pocket. This money was given to me for, I earned it by working, right? But it was more of to fund the future development of my dream, my vision, my goal. And so this money, I'm not as worried about it as I would be as like 10,000 in cash if you put in, the market, and you could lose everything, right? But this is something that I see as, a possible way to make me a lot of money in the long run. But in the short term, what it's going to do is provide, value for my business, capital if I need it, stuff like that. So that's the way I look at it. The graph has always been one of my favorite projects. And I have to agree too, I was going through a hard time in my life when I was applying for, the advocates, and I just got kind of turned off on, everything. But I think it was more of like a me issue, and like I could have refined my grant and done stuff. So I definitely do want to, look at the advocates again, and see if I can't work with them. So I'm bullish on ICP, but Algo is a top tier crypto. It easily DEAI, right? Yeah. So that is something that it could possibly do. Algo easily trumps the other crypto on this list. So now I'm going to give a price prediction on all of these cryptos for the next bull run. So I see Cardano going to $5. I think that's where it's going to hit the next bull run. I see Polygon hitting around a $6 mark. I just see Polygon as a crypto that is going to absolutely outperform all expectations. I see Binance Smart Chain probably heading about to $2,000, or Binance BNB heading to about $2,000. I really think that it is on track to be performing like Ethereum did in the last bull market, right? It's going to absolutely overperform. Ghost proved itself to the ICP community. We haven't even put the key into the ignition. There was a lot of speculation about Ghost. I've supported them the whole time. I supported their SNS launch. I voted for them. I believe in their project, and they have a bright future. So if you're using keyboard mouse, then you need to click plus for double click. Yeah, because my keyboard, my mouse on my Chromebook is like sticky. I didn't spill anything. It's just like use over time. So I have to like hit it for it to work. So if I use plus, keyboard mouse, hold on. Hold on. So if I want to double click, hold on. Can I? No. Okay, I don't know what you're saying there, but okay. The question is, can it break up during the crisis? Hold on. What? Can it break up? Can you explain this? The question is, can it break up during the crisis? What does that mean? Bro, what does that mean? Okay. Guess is not important. Don't forget to leave a like and share if you enjoyed it. Yeah, and I'm gonna make some videos like this. I am gonna do stuff on Jasmy and other stuff. I'm gonna be seeking probably a few of these grants and see if they even have content creation app that or grant that I can kind of work into the developer side and kind of get double funded, because I'm doing a lot of the marketing for our project and like, you know, business building relationships. That's kind of my expertise area, and kind of managing a team and stuff like that. And then we have our developers. We're going to need engineers. We're going to need, you know, a lot of different things. So we need funding so that we can hire these people for this project. If you need funding, I will link everything in the description below. Thank you guys for showing up. And I really appreciate it. Goodbye and good BNB, GRT, Matic, ICP, Graph, and Algo. Bang! People like it.